Hello everyone and welcome to the 60X Business Show. My name is Kitumaini and together with my guest we'll have different conversations about business, entrepreneurship and life. This is the show you've been waiting for. Stay tuned. In today's conversation, my guest is an amazing entrepreneur. He's the CEO and founder of Waste Zone, which is a waste management company here in Rwanda that provides collection, sorting, and traceability of wastes. And they also provide an e-commerce platform where buyers and sellers can sell their electronic waste. And in the studio, he's Nandan Ghislain Irakoze. Ghislain, welcome to the conversation.
Thanks, Christian.
How are you today?
I'm doing good.
It's really a pleasure to have you.
Pleasure to be here too.
Wonderful. So on the 60X, we'll be spinning the wheel and randomly we'll select a number and from there I'll ask you a question. Are you ready?
Sure.
Over to you, whenever you're ready. What's your lucky number?
Oh, 6.
6. Okay.
Wow.
You
Great.
almost got your lucky number, that's 7.
Yeah.
So Ghislain got number 7. And Ghislain, can you tell us more who you are growing up as a kid? What were your dreams and passion?
Okay, cool. I've developed this passion, passion for environment when I was 10 years old. So we went on a school assignment with my best friend. And we were assessing environmental awareness in the neighborhood, especially in the nearby landfill. And a tragic accident happened there, especially a heap of garbage for my best friend, and he was hospitalized for almost 1 month. So I would say that incident really touched me, and I thought in a waste-free world, this would have not happened. So I started to gather knowledge about environment, especially how we can potentially create a waste-free world. But before launching Waste Zone, I initially involved in different environmental awareness projects. And the idea of creating Waste Zone originated from what if we create kind of Amazon for electronic waste. Where we can repurpose electronic waste and take electronic waste as a treasure. In 2018, that's when we gathered resources and team and created Waste Zone.
Wonderful. What a fascinating idea. Did you had the passion for waste collection growing up, or as a child you had totally different other dreams and things you like to do with your career?
Yeah, actually I want to be a pilot. That time I wanted to be a pilot. So I'd say that incident when I was with my best friend really touched me and shaped my career. Yeah, so I grew the passion throughout last decade. But initially my preferred career was pilot, even though this incident really shaped the whole career journey.
So the whole project started back at school with your colleagues. Was it, how did idea, you say the idea you inspired by the passing of your friend, correct?
Yeah.
Was it hard to launch Waste Zone afterward, or back at school you had some preparation, you had some courses that prepare you for the move?
Yeah, exactly. I like to follow business shows. I guess I was trying to explore how the ability of viewing environmental conservation or environmental management in the business range. Because a majority of environmental projects are non-for-profit oriented. So I was trying to explore how can we manage environment while also making money. So there are a lot of opportunities. So I had to kind of tap on different internet resources, especially tracking webinars, different online courses, especially EDX. I guess that time EDX was still booming. So I self-taught those entrepreneurial courses. And in 2018, I had not that too professional, but I had some basic entrepreneurial skills. And as you know, we run by practically doing businesses. So that's when I try to get momentum especially with my team. So I had like some colleagues, and most of them were older than me. So like I had to kind of like have this self-confidence where I just leverage their experience, run while doing also, even like sharing experiences, especially because they brought insights and experience more than, and I guess this really was kind of like a win-win approach between me and them.
Wonderful, that's amazing. And for some viewers, if you just join us, my guest today is Ghislain Rakoze, who is the CEO and founder of Waste Zone. And it's a waste management company in Rwanda. They do recycle electronic waste, and they have an app where buyers and sellers can trade those devices and make money while also contributing to the environment. So let's spin the wheel for another round of questions. You got 7. What's going to be your next lucky number?
12.
You wish to have 12? Let's see.
5.
So you just got 7 and 5 in between your lucky
Yeah,
number.
sure.
Interesting. Can you tell me how many users you currently have on the platform, both the buyers and the sellers, and currently is the revenue that you're making able to cover the whole operating cost for your business, or you have other source of revenues?
Okay, great. So we currently have 1,500 households, so current users. And on the seller side, we have over 55 recycling actors. So those include repairing shops, recycling industries, as well as dismantlers. And we have managed over 5,000 tons of e-waste transactions. And we right now we are not financially sustainable. So we, as a startup, like a 2-year-old startup, so we have some revenue streams, but on the other hand, we also rely on some grants. And right now we also raise investments, which is our seed round investment.
Okay, interesting. That's nice. Good luck with raising the fund. I know for entrepreneurs, especially startups, it's a tough journey to raise investments. And a follow-up question: we've known during this pandemic a lot of business being affected, either not being able to reach their sales targets, or the supply chain being affected. Can you tell us your specific case, how this pandemic has affected you? What are the challenges you are facing, and how you're navigating around them?
Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, any typical business, I guess, it was really affected by COVID-19. So on our end, so because like borders were closed, so we were not able to really do shipping of electronic waste. But I guess we had to rethink our business model, especially on how we can use internal resources to build other revenue streams, maybe that might not be affected by COVID-19. So part of our business continuity plan, we had to rethink another new product. So I guess throughout May, June, July, we were piloting a new product called Waste Zone Smart Bin. So it's a hardware product that automates waste sorting. So basically segregating organic waste and inorganic waste. So you don't directly engage in those sorting because this hardware has not been really automated. So we were really thinking about how especially like new COVID waste materials, especially like face masks, can be segregated without any human interaction. So we're exploring those business opportunities brought by COVID-19. Especially even in waste management they exist. And again, beyond that, we have also to rethink our hiring strategy. So downsize the employees, but again, after like 6 months, we revised the whole business operations because things were really getting in line at that time. So we also tried to launch this Waste Zone Smart Bin on the ground. So just to give it users we had like a piloting phase in December, and it was really great. Received great feedback, and right now we are still refining it because it's hardware, just taking a long time. But yeah, so that's our COVID-19 experience.
Okay, interesting. And as you know, Rwanda promotes and continue promoting like green solutions that eradicate all the waste. How are you navigating around some of the opportunity and policies that the government is putting in place to help the business move to the next level?
Okay, great. Yeah. Generally, I used to have like some conversations with my African friends, and the current status in Rwanda is really tremendous. Especially, we have like a neighboring environment, great policies, and there's like a flow of investment in green and renewable energy. So we have been benefiting from exposure. So I guess, for instance, like a government rate exposure. Like in 2019, we accompanied His Excellency in Qatar. So just to present Wayzone. So that was really great opportunity for us to shed more light on what you're doing, creating networks. Yeah, and beyond that, we also tap in different projects being brought in Rwanda. So for instance, like there's a new project being funded by the government of Luxembourg in Rwanda, about €4 million project.
Wow.
So I guess this is a new project that we believe or that we are planning to tap into. So those are like a kind of like opportunities that exist in Rwanda. So I guess, yeah, the current ecosystem, I mean, generally in green, renewable energy, waste management, climate solutions. So I guess the current status, there's green neighboring environment, and yeah, we are ready to tap into it.
Interesting. Are there other companies in Rwanda that do similar things that what you guys do?
Not sure, but like there are other great competitors in Nigeria, South Africa. Yeah, so yeah, but here in Rwanda we are the first materials management platform. So yeah, and hopefully to expand in East Africa to kind of like take the whole region.
Wonderful. And for anyone who like maybe to join the platform and sell some of their electronic waste or maybe get dispose of them, what are the requirements? Can anyone join? What are the requirements? Can you shed some light on that?
Okay, sure. Yeah, so we are currently live on Android, but in November we'll also be live on iOS. So you can download the app, and yeah, we just need your address just for logistic purpose. So we need your address, house number, your district, sector, and yeah. So after registering, we verify your account, and after verifying your account, you are able to start your trade. So we have a feature embedded in the app which tracks your mineralogical content, because we want to provide transparency to sell your electronic waste on the mineralogical content. For instance, copper-based materials tend to be more expensive. Okay. Yeah. So so this traceability feature assists you to know mineralogical content of electronic waste, and yeah, and when you're done, your trade is able to appear in the dashboard, where sellers, no buyers, so those are recycling companies, can be able to locate you and buy your electronic waste.
Interesting.
So yeah, when transactions done, so we are able to send our logistic partner to pick up your electronic waste and receive your payment through either mobile money, card payments, as well as just in cash.
Interesting. Right. That's nice. And by electronic waste, can you list them for some viewers in case they would like to register on the platform and start doing those trades? What are the when you say electronic device? Can you tell us name them for us?
Okay. So it's any typical electronic waste. So as long as it's obsolete, you're no longer using it. So we consider it as obsolete or electronic waste. So, for instance, this could be like your mobile phone. For instance, it has already been damaged. It's no longer working. So it could be like TV, refrigerators, or other kind of household appliance you have. Yeah, but beyond electronics, we also have like another sideline category of metal scraps. So those metal scraps also make up another new product stream that we allow on our platform.
Interesting. For some viewers, if you have any electronic waste that you like to get rid of, just register on WasteZone app. You can make money out of it. Maybe you have a lot of money lying in your garage or lying
Sure.
in your kitchen. You can make money out of that. Go and check out WasteZone, and you can make money out of that. So let's spin the wheel for another round of questions. You got 5, 7. What's gonna be your next number?
Guess it's gonna be 6. Okay.
You got 7. You
7
spin
again. Okay. Oh, it's going to be 7 again. What's
7
going on?
7 likes you today. You may not get 7 this time. We never know. You got 5. You spin again.
Oh.
You're trying the other way. This is becoming so fun.
11.
11. Wonderful. Just then got 11. I will switch the gears, and other than business, we would like to know more about you as a person. What drives you and what motivates you in life?
Okay. I'm driven by service to humanity, especially eradicating climate challenges, especially climate challenges related to waste management. So I believe service to commitment. I mean, it's really a great opportunity to give back to humanity, especially by contributing my passion, skills, experience, connections to ensure that like the community, my community, lives in a waste-free environment. But beyond that, I'm passionate about traveling. Especially traveling throughout the world, exploring sustainability solutions. So far I've been to 12 countries, including Singapore, Switzerland, Zambia, Tunisia. I mean, all those countries, I'm looking for, something that drives me when I'm in those countries. I try to explore sustainability solution, some solution that could be replicable in our country to ensure that maybe there's something new that I can bring in the country. Yeah.
Interesting. I want to be like you when I grow up. I want to travel to many countries. Though I'm a passionate traveler, I've also been to different countries. But I want to explore some other countries that you've been there. They seems to be pretty cool, and get also to learn about the waste solution. And talking about humanity, waste solution, what do you think we can do as humankind to make our beautiful Mother Earth free of waste? Because I know we're contributing a lot to, and we are damaging the environment. What can we all do together to make the world free of waste? And is it achievable?
Yeah, sure, yeah. I do believe it can be achievable. There is like a new approach coming up, and it's really trending all over the world, called circular economy. So currently we were in the linear economy, where we take materials, extract them from ground, produce them, consume them, and waste them. So kind of like following a linear approach. But the new circular economy approach, we take materials, produce them, use them, and refurbish, reuse, or recycle them, completing the whole circular economy. So we believe this circular economy approach can actually move us to a waste-free world, and I do believe it's really start on household level, especially doing like what we call small actions, like sorting your waste, refusing maybe plastic packaging or plastic bottles in case they're not necessary. Yeah, just treasuring like every material as if it will be used tomorrow. I believe on personal capacity, there might be like some actions that you can do to live like a waste-free life and sustainable life. Interesting.
I can't wait for us to be able to reach that stage. And talking about the future, let's just assume, Ghislaine, you wake up in 30 years from now, in 2050 or 2051, which world would you like to wake up into in terms of waste eradicating waste management?
Okay, cool. I just want to wake up in a world where materials are able to be traced. So, for instance, able to trace the value chain of products. For instance, I buy maybe an iPhone, and I'm able to trace it through the value chain. For instance, right now I'm no longer I don't need it right now, so I'm able to trace it maybe or resell it to someone. So yeah, I'm also looking forward like a world where materials are no waste, especially designing a products to last long. So we have seen like new upcoming programs in the corporate world, those new tech giants. They are really implementing sustainable programs where they want your phone back. I mean, want to repurchase your product. Rebuy your product back.
Yeah.
So I believe this world where materials are no longer waste, especially 2015. Yeah, I want to wake up like in a world where like all materials are like sustainable, used a long time, where the products are designed to last long. Where there is a kind of like a full cycle economy.
Nice, that's beautiful. Let's spin the wheel for another round of questions. You got 5, 7,
8. I guess we
that's between 8 and 7. What's gonna be your next one? 8.
Let's assume a 9.
Okay, if you are 9, it's fine. My follow-up question, Ghislaine, is you lead a diverse team of people. How would you define leadership?
Okay, I define leadership as an act of inspiring your audience, inspiring people who live in your community, people who share the same bond, the same vision. So, I mean, as a leader, I guess your biggest responsibility is to create a vision and rally people behind you to ensure that like that vision becomes a reality. So yeah, and just to ensure that that vision becomes a reality, there needs like a massive inspiration where you really encourage provide resources, and and beyond that, even like inspire those who are around you to work towards that vision.
Interesting. That's very, very inspiring. And as a young entrepreneur, you say you co-founded your company still in college with your team. That's where your passion came into. How does it feel to be an entrepreneur?
It's a really rewarding journey, but I guess full of great challenges. Sometimes you feel lonely, but I guess you really need to ensure that you have like a passion, the one that can be your assistant maybe when you are really feeling lonely. So have like a great vision, drive. So, but I guess on the other hand, it's really a rewarding journey. Sometimes when we receive some feedback on our app. I feel glad when people just told me, yeah, like I made some money from an electronic waste. So that's really cool. I mean, because it's really a rewarding journey. You're changing lives, you're impacting lives, able to create jobs. So yeah, it's actually a rewarding journey, but full of challenges.
Of course, entrepreneurship is so challenging. It's not an easy path. Though at the end, it's very, very rewarding journey. It's require time to prepare. It's require being patient. It require understanding that you can be down today and wake up tomorrow. You need to be mentally prepared for this and have the zeal and the courage to continue pushing forward. And do you have someone who inspired you to venture into the business world? Or you just can't?
Okay, yeah. Like I have role models, Strive My CEO. So, I used to follow his content Facebook page. So I liked his Facebook page, and I started to read it almost 2015. So I guess, yeah, there were like great tips. Just even kind of like analyzing his entrepreneurial journey is really inspiring, able to create such multi-country business. I was really inspired by his journey, and yeah, and the way he's able to give back to the community by inspiring other upcoming entrepreneurs. And his Facebook page, I guess it's really great resources, and really recommending everyone just to check it out, like any inspiring entrepreneur to check, like, his blog is really inspiring, full of great entrepreneurial tips. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. Guys, go and check out Strive Masio, right?
Yeah, Masio,
yeah. He inspired Ghislaine back in the days. And talking about inspiration for young entrepreneurs in Rwanda and on the continent watching you now, what are like top 3 advice you can share with them?
Okay, they have to create a vision, and surely it needs to be a big vision, something maybe that, you just say and really be terrified of how big it is. Because this vision is something that will drive you in case maybe there are some challenges. So set a big vision, create a team, really a reliable team. And this should be like your friends, people that you need to enjoy life with, who are same passion about your commitments. So like this team, because you can't really do it alone. You need a group, people who can rely behind you when you're just starting your venture. And the third one, have fun. Because sometimes, even though there are some challenges along the way, just have fun. It should be something that you enjoy, especially in case maybe you're providing great product that you're proud of. Something that you can really say, like in the next 20 years, just looking back, say, okay, that we're really proud of. So have fun, have great vision, and have a great, reliable team.
Wonderful. Those are like amazing, amazing insight and advice. Let me wrap up this conversation with my last question. Can you share with us the things that you had no clue about before starting on this journey that you learned at the job?
Okay, cool. I would say legal compliance. I just used to hear like about legal compliance, and I just thought it was kind of like an easy step, just something to follow. But my journey, we learned that in order to have like a successful business, you really need to comply with our government, other possible applicable regulations. So that was really great lessons I learned along the way, and we also really struggled to launch the product on the market. So we thought that, okay, this is a cool product we are launching. People will be more ready to use it as we launch it. But I didn't know that it will be kind of a long process of iterating the product. So and I was really surprised because I guess we had like multiple launch, I guess like 4 launches.
Okay.
So so that was a really surprising thing because to not go as you wish. So it's something that you really need to anticipate. And the iteration is part of like a startup journey that we really need to understand. And it really happens. And we have to go through that journey.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot. And by that, we are coming to the end of this conversation. And my guest was Ghislaine Irakoze, who is the CEO and founder of Wezone, a waste management company here in Rwanda that collect, sorts, and do the traceability of electronic waste. Thanks a lot for making it to the show.
Thank you, Christian. It was a pleasure.
Wonderful. The conversation continues on social media using the hashtag 60xbusiness. Till next time, be safe, wear your mask, wash your hands. My name is Kitumaini, and you're watching KC2.